Hello, this is Headshot Retouching Part 3 of 3. This is the fun stuff. We're going to add some color and items like that. So, here we go. Click over there. Now, Command 0, get that fit in there. Now, this is where we ended up last time. We got our full headshot done, text and all that. So now, just playing around, we're going to turn off the text because we don't need that right now. And we're going to do a little eye color situation. So, I clicked right on the lips, and for the eye color we're going to use a hue saturation adjustment layer. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to click on Colorize. We're going to click on Colorize, and so you can just pick a color and saturate it up and a little dark or whatever. Just make something again that you can see. It's real obvious. Okay, so now guess what? We're going to click on this mask and we need to take it off because we all know that white reveals what's on this layer, the effect or the picture. Black conceals, and we want to conceal this on everywhere but the eyes. So we're going to just turn it off there. So we clicked on that. Command I will inverse that. Now color be gone. Holding Z, going to zoom in a little bit here. And so now we're going to paint with white like we do each time. So this is just repetitive now, and you can have a lot of fun. So we need to make that white because I'm going to paint with white on there. I just hit X and it reverses that. Now we're going to get our brush tool back. So I'm going to hit B to get the brush tool. And so we're going to make this a little harder edge, so about 80%. That's what we're going to do on this one. So it's not edgy hard, but it has a nice little fade to it. Okay, so got that. Now I hit return to get rid of that. Now we're going to make this the size of the eyeball. So I'm going to use the bracket keys. Go up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit. Oh, too much. Okay, so that's a little big, and this one's a little small. And so you see up here, what's changing is when I use the bracket, it goes to 125 or to 100. So the size we want is going to be in between there. So it's a little closer to that. That's a little big. So now I'm going to go up here and just maybe try 110-ish. Go here and see how that looks. That's a tad bit small. So I'll go here and I'll just type in 118. Okay, tab. That's looking pretty close. Maybe 120. Tab, return. That looks pretty good. So it's going to fit right in that eye. So now I just click once for that. And that adds that color that we have on the whole thing, and it's not too far out of there. So on this, maybe I'll make it 118, 119, maybe 119. Oh yeah. Return and click over here, match it up and click. Ooh, that's much better. See, this has a little spillover. So I'm going to hit Command Z, Command Z, and Z. Okay, so now I'm going to paint this with the 119. That looks like the sweet spot. Okay, so right there, click once, we have that. Clicking here, matching that up a little bit. Like, there we go. Okay, that looks nice. Now, you see it did spill over a little bit on the edge there. So what we're going to do is we need to paint it out, so we just paint with the opposite. So I'm going to hit X to inverse these, change them up so we're painting with black, and then we can just go in and paint right over that edge and trim away the green or the whatever color you have that's on the edge there, and a little bit down here. So I want to paint that away. There we go. So over here, now I want to get rid of that up there because it's not supposed to be on top. And then down here. Okay. Now let's see, we got a little bit more on there. Okay. So just painting it off of there. Now It's a little bit in your face. So, and click on this little icon right there. It's going to bring up our colors. So, kind of like the green. The green looks pretty. So, what I'm going to do, maybe just desaturate it a little bit. So, it's a little too. See, that's all the way up. That's like that. Maybe brighten it. Not too much. That may be a tad bright there. So, we want it to look natural, but cool. It's a little oversaturated. I'm going to Command 0 to zoom it out a little bit more. And so now it's still a little bit too much. Bring that down a little bit like that. Maybe like that, but I've got it there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that hue saturation layer. I'm going to lower the opacity a little bit, because many times that will help get it backed off enough. It's looking a little bit better. Now I can adjust the color if I want to. Let's see. I'm going to go over here. Okay, kind of in the blue neighborhood. That's a more teal. Okay, that. Bring it to saturation, so sort of purpley looking. Okay, we're gonna go back over to the green neighborhood. Okay, then lower that saturation, lower the lightness a little bit. Okay, so we're kind of getting into something, maybe a little bit more over there. Okay, they're a little bit bright, so maybe lowering that or saturation a little bit. So it's all looking at it and playing with it. Now let's darken it a little bit more, not too much. Okay, so it's still a little crazy looking. In the meantime, while I'm taking a little break from that, I'm going to double click on the word hue saturation. I'm going to type in eye color. It's important to name your layers as you go, so then you're able to really just go right to it when you're looking to change something. So, and it's a very professional way to do it. So if somebody else needs to work on this, they can open it up and see exactly what you had there. So now I'm going to just lower the opacity now a little bit more. Yeah, that's a little bit better, because it starts going, I got around 64% or so. Command 0. Okay, so it's got a little bit of a hint of a tint there. So I'm going to save that. I like to save a lot. Now we've got the lips there. If I wanted to, raise that up a little bit, make those a little darker now, you can do that. Okay, we got the eye color. Now let's get a little crazy with the hair. Sorry, crazy. Crazy. Got to get the crazy. Okay, I got the crazy now. Okay, so I'm going to get another adjustment layer here, and we're going to do it with the hue saturation again. Okay, so this one's going to be for the hair. So again, just to get some kind of effect on there, I'm going to hit Colorize and go there, maybe saturate it up a little bit, maybe brighten it up a little. Okay, now double click on there, and we're going to type in hair color. All right, click on that, and we got hair color. Now we want to take it off now, right? Just like we always do. We need to take it off because white reveals, black conceals, and so now we want to conceal it. So inverse of that, Command I takes it off. Now, what's going to look good? Well, let me show you here. Remember, we have to have be clicked on there to on the mask, so we can do it. You have the brush tool. I'm going to make it a little softer edge, 15, 20, something like that. And then bracket keys, making this a little bit bigger. And you can do like a streak or something if you want. Okay, so it didn't paint. So I immediately, you know, when you immediately do stuff, I'm going to immediately do it. Sorry, that's fun. Immediately. Okay, so I know immediately that I'm going to need to paint with white. So I have black over here, so hit X. Now let's give it another shot. Okay, so you can do a little, see how amazing that looks? Oh my gosh, it looks like her hair is dyed that. Whoa, it's so crazy. Just kidding. Now, it looks horrible. All right. So what you're gonna want to do, what you're gonna want to do, I like making up new words. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we got that color on there, but just kind of paint flat on top of it. Now, in order to get it to really blend in and morph and look like it's actually part of this, we're going to use a blend mode because, again, that's going to blend with the highlights and shadows that are in the hair. So on that, these are the blend modes right here. Click on there, and I'm going to go down, look at that. Okay, actually looks really good. It changes the color, but that's no big. We can always adjust that. Multiply doesn't look too bad. Lighten looks a little bit not. Overlay looks good. The overlay's a little it's a little saturated, but you can always change that. I kind of feel in soft light. So now soft light looks like that, and normal looks like that. Okay. So this looks like, see how it is part of the color of the hair now. So I would suggest using soft light blend mode, and then it starts looking actually more like it's part of the hair there. Hair there. Their hair. So you can do like streaky things, but I'm just gonna give her a new do there. So clicking on that mask, hitting B to make sure I have the brush tool. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, and I'm just gonna paint there, because there is there, right off the edge. That's sort of where I live, right? Either off the edge or near the edge. Okay, got a little too much. Got some right there. So I'm going to make the brush a little smaller. Hit X to inverse it and get rid of that there. Okay. Because we don't want it on her skin, because that's just a messy dye job when it's on her skin. So now I want to paint in some more. So I'm going to hit X again and be able to paint some in there. And right along there. Let's see there. There's like a brand new dye job, so it's all like there's no areas that have faded. Okay, so paint right in there. Paint. Okay. So I have those like that. Now, let's get in there. So something, oh, okay, don't want it on her outfit there. Okay, so let's see, we have it there. Well, really, the light really interacts with it nicely with this soft light blend mode. Okay, going in there. Okay, right here is a little too much. Hitting X, making the brush a little bit bigger so it's a softer edge, getting it off the sweater. Getting off there. Oh my gosh, got all over her thing. Okay, so now that doesn't look too bad. I'm telling you, the soft light blend mode works really wonderfully. So now clicking on there, I can adjust that color. I can, maybe go into that family of colors. And so it's a little dark. It's a little chunky in here. So I'm going to brighten it a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So now I can change the color. So I noticed there's I missed a little spot right there. So getting the brush tool, clicking on, gotta click on there. Now, okay. So, oops, oh no. All you do is hit X, paint it back in, and there we go. Got a little bit of an edge there. That's, oh, got a little over the edge there. So I'm gonna hit X again. I'm gonna trim away some of that. Oh, okay. Got a little out of control. Oh my gosh, that's out of control. There we are. They make it really small. Hit X, maybe paint. Oh, that's a little too crazy. There we go. Just make it really big. The softness of it, we'll be able to do a fakie. Okay, it's just soft enough edge to do that. What I can do, so I click on, that's the sharpen, okay. Under eyes, you can get rid of that little hair there. So let me try a spot healing, see if that does something. Oh, okay, so there's nothing there. Maybe it's on the sharpen layer. Click that. Okay, not there. Did under eyes? Let's try skin retouch. Okay, there we go. That's cool. We can do these little ones, but it doesn't really matter because they don't look that horrid. Now I'm seeing them. Now I gotta. Okay. Oh, that just made it look. Okay. I may need to use the healing brush. Oh, bump that up a little bit, the size, and sample this color out here in order to get it so it blends in, and it's not blending in. So let me try it here now. Gotta do that. Okay, that got it. And not gonna mess with it anymore because this is what we're doing. So now getting back to this brush tool there, it's a little vibrant, just a tad. So let's move this up so we can see all the layers on the hair color layer. So just going across there. Okay, she looks pretty decent with red hair. That looks pretty good. Well, she looks lovely either way, anyway. So maybe I'll go back this direction. For some reason, I'm kind of feeling the teal. You know, sometimes you feel the teal or that purple, like it's kind of a nice purpley color there. And if you want, then you can lower the, here, let me get rid of this so we can see all of our controls there. You can lower the saturation a tad bit. Bring it back in there. Right in. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. And it's complementary. Reds are complementary to the green of her eyes. And so, yeah, that's looking pretty good there. Pretty good there. Maybe a little more purpley. So many wonderful colors. Yeah, and then we bump the saturation a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Command S. Now let's export a print version of this rascal so we have some loveliness, some individuality that we've done here. Let's see, should we put a sparkle on her? No, that's not. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty darn snappy here. The eyes don't look so like out of place now that we got a little more color in that happening in the hair and the lips. So this is what you would do if you wanted to add like eyeliner or something like that. You can do a levels adjustment layer that would just darken it and then just draw, you know, darkness around there. If you wanted to put makeup on her, you could use these hue saturation layers and put eyeliner on her or eyeshadow in that. So that's an option. Here, no, I better quit while I'm ahead. All right, so there we go. That's that. Now this file save as a JPEG. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to change the name to HR3, so then you'll be able to know what's what. We're going to make it a JPEG. So remember, you cannot just change that because it won't convert, it won't transform the format. So we got that, JPEG, HR3, the last name. This could be DMA17, DMA16, or some other. Digital Media Academy is what that stands for, if you didn't know. And pick a lovely place to save it and save. This, of course, once you've moved this to maximum, it will always be a maximum. So now you have it saved as maximum quality JPEG. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. We had a little color in there, had some fun with that, and now you have some more tools to use when you're playing with photos. All right, you have a lovely day, and we'll see you on, how do they say, the rebound. Ooh, if I hit F and F, hey, look at it, it takes away all those other pesky toolbars and such, and we get to see what the image looks like. And now F one more time, it brings everything back. Okay, you have a great day, and we will talk soon. Bye.